Hey everyone, I'm Curt Reichstetter with Two Dog Realty. If you're buying or selling in the Richmond area, you're in the right place. Welcome to our vidcast, Beyond the For Sale Sign, where we break down the complexities of buying and selling real estate right here in Central Virginia. So let's talk about what's actually happening in the Richmond real estate market right now. Because what people expected this year and what's actually happening, those are two very different things. At the beginning of the year, the expectation was rates were going to be coming down, sales were projected to be up somewhere around 14%, and buyers were going to be coming back into the market in a big way. Well, that hasn't really happened. And what I'm seeing right now is a lot of people just waiting. But here's the part that hasn't changed. And honestly, it isn't getting talked about enough. People are still moving to Richmond. Roughly 12,000 people added in the past year, close to 60,000 people since 2020. And over 7,000 of that is just net migration. That's a lot of people choosing to move here. And every one of them needs somewhere to live. So demand hasn't gone away. It's just quieter right now. Now, on the supply side, yes, we're building. Yes, there's new construction, but we're still not building fast enough to keep up with that kind of population growth. So, what does that mean? Inventory is still tight. Homes that are priced well are still selling, and prices haven't dropped. They've just slowed down. This isn't a declining market, it's just not as aggressive as it was. So, if demand is still there and supply is still tight, what has changed? Confidence. Rates stayed a little higher than expected. Job growth is still there, but it's leveled off. And there's just more uncertainty in the economy overall. So buyers are hesitating. The market didn't really weaken. People just got more cautious. And this is where I think a lot of people are getting stuck. They're waiting for lower rates, lower prices, or just a clearer signal that it's the right time. But here's the issue. That moment may not come the way people expect. Let's break it down. Right now, prices are still creeping up slightly. Inventory is still limited. And the second that rates dip, more buyers will jump back in the market. So while you might be waiting for better conditions, you might end up with more competition and higher prices. So what exactly is the market doing right now? The market isn't extreme in either direction. It's not crashing, it's not booming, it's just steady, which is different than what was expected and even forecasted by economists. And this can actually make it harder to navigate. There is no obvious perfect time right now. It comes down to your situation. So here's how I'm advising people. If you're financially comfortable, planning to stay in the area for a few years, and waiting mostly because of uncertainty, it's worth having the conversation about moving forward instead of waiting. Now, on the other hand, if your job isn't stable or you think you might have to move out of the area in the next couple of years, or you'd be stretching your budget to make it work, then waiting can absolutely be the right call. This isn't about pushing, it's about making the right decision for you. The biggest takeaway right now is this. The Richmond market hasn't broken. It's just shifted. And the biggest risk I'm seeing right now isn't necessarily buying at the wrong time. It's waiting for a version of the market that may not actually show up. If you're trying to figure out whether it makes sense for you to buy or sell in this kind of market, feel free to reach out anytime. I'm happy to walk through your situation and give you a straight answer based on what you're trying to do. And if this video helped you, make sure to like it and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much.